edition of Neon Trash. I'm your host, Tommy the Hammer, kicking it tonight with Bee Cee and the dreaded Dean.
Whoa!
It's been a while since I had this motherfucker on my channel. I can't wait. It's a special review tonight. We've been doing a lot of movies on Neon Trash, but I thought we would do a video game review. Dean, lay it on my audience. What are we gonna be playing tonight, man?
Yo, I just bought Super Ghouls N Ghosts earlier today. I've been needing it in my collection, and Tom's like, hey, you should buy this. And I'm like, hey, I'm gonna buy this.
It's one of those games where you just want to pull your fucking hair out. And it'll be interesting to get Ben's perspective of this game, you know, from a generation that didn't really, you know, grow up playing side-scrolling platformers, especially 16-bit ones such as this. For this fucker to try this most infuriating game, me and Dean ain't gonna be playing it. We're gonna be getting his reaction and probably fucking with him as he's playing it. What do you think of those prospects, Dean?
I'm intrigued.
Oh.
I'll just leave it at that. I don't know what's gonna happen here.
Awesome.
Maybe I'll surprise everyone.
You know what? If you beat this game, I'll eat my own head. Ben, so how does this SNES controller feel to your touch?
I have small hands, yet this feels small. I'm used to Xbox and PlayStation controllers, and also the GameCube, which are all way bigger than this.
So that feels smaller to you then?
It feels awkward, to say the least.
Okay.
I guess, I mean, it's way thinner than those controllers.
What do you think of the design overall?
Simple, probably effective.
Oh.
That would be my guess.
Alright,
I think that's what they were going for, at least.
It's the first controller with triggers.
Alright, so here is Super Ghouls N Ghosts. Ben, go ahead and hit the start button. Ooh. Ominous.
Intense.
Dude, I think it looks pretty good on your TV.
Oh, I think Dean's got a bone out from my TV. Ah.
I mean, maybe I'm just used to, like, trying to make old games look good on a 55-inch TV, which is difficult.
Talk us through it, Ben. Like, what are you thinking with the game so far, man?
I don't know.
For that rock. There you go.
Okay. Alright, I know what I'm getting into.
Oh, you do you? All right.
To some degree.
To some degree. You see that map?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just started. Very good. Oh no. It was a trick box.
Wow.
The amount of concentration on this guy's face. Just look at it.
What on earth? Alright, listen. Clearly, I was trying to get on that rock.
Oh, dude, totally game over, man.
Listen.
That tree is puking skulls. There's a floating coffin. Look out for the werewolf. Fuck!
I bet that treasure box had
He's like, I hate you, dude, so much. So Bee Cee's gonna do it this time. He is steeled himself. He is ready for action. I like how he would never know any of this if it wasn't for Dean blurting it. Oh, dude.
That was the one.
That was the one what?
Checkpoint. I didn't even get that.
Was that the checkpoint?
No, I just felt like I was close to it. No, I wouldn't say that.
bound and determined to get to the first checkpoint.
Well, you know, tomato, tomato. I mean, you know, some of us have, I want to see the end aspirations. Others are like, can I make the goddamn checkpoint? And
It's not looking too hot.
dude.
The first few games that remember owning, because like I had a PlayStation 1, but I really don't remember what I had on it. But I remember having Crash Bandicoot. I remember getting GTA 3, and I remember having Super Smash Bros., Mario Kart Double Dash, and Super Monkey Ball. Those were like all the
Double
first
Dash
games.
and Super Monkey Ball, great.
Right, and GTA 3 is good too.
I
Although for
love-
someone
yeah.
as young as me, it was pretty hard. But yeah, all those games are a lot different than this. They were all, I mean, I wouldn't say Double Dash was revolutionary or Monkey Ball was revolutionary, but like GTA 3 was, like I was blessed with when games were really starting to kind of flex their chops and show what all they could do. And then the older I got and the more into gaming I got, the more expansive games became. So like I said, Monster Hunter World is a huge game. There's so much into it, and there's a lot of lore behind it. There's a lot of elements to it, so it's complicated. It's tough, but it's a different type of tough.
Well, that's
And
very
I would
insightful.
I would imagine if I were young when this came out, beating it would feel way more rewarding than I think beating it would feel for me now, having been someone that's played other games.
$30 for Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Real quick, we're going to be giving our assessment on this game. Bee Cee, tell me, what did you think of this game, man, overall?
A very difficult game with not a lot of fun qualities, if any. and for such a difficult game with so little fun.
I didn't get much farther than Ben. I got to this water part where like you keep like dying if you're not standing in the specific spot that you're supposed to be standing in. And you know, I only took a couple continues, but it was enough for me right now. I love this game. I have a lot of nostalgia for Ghouls and Ghosts and Ghosts and Goblins, but you know, these guys, like, their words are not unheard to me because it is way too fucking hard, and like, I'd like to think I'm pretty good at some old school side scrollers, and the fact that I couldn't make it to the second level, I think that says a lot about this game.
Fuck that game. It is one of the absolute most despised games in my opinion. Out of 10 stars, Super Ghouls and Ghosts gets 3 out of 10.
Oh,
Bee Cee?
It's hard for me to give a good star count because I haven't played a lot of these types of games, so I don't really know what I'm comparing it to. But I feel like, from what I've seen of other games of a similar type of vein, they seem more enjoyable. I'm just gonna give this like a mid-range 5 out of 10 because I could see, especially growing up at the time, and this is the type of game that's out, like getting to that next level is a reward. When you got nothing but time, sometimes a game like this where you can just grind and like test your limits is what you want. So I'm just gonna go with the middle of the barrel type of 5 out of 10.
I actually like how you put that because it's an honest assessment with some personal reflection into an era that maybe you weren't a part of. So I like that. Very respectable. 5 out of 10.
we back in the day we fucking got better by hellfire. That's all I can really say is like you get better by it being so fucking difficult. All of a sudden you find yourself on the other side, not on fire anymore. And this game, Super Ghouls and Ghosts for the Super Nintendo, was much the same, but better graphics, better sound. You could double jump. Double jump. It's a fucking great game if you look at it in the right lens. And I'm gonna give Super Ghouls and Ghosts an 8 out of 10. Because
Sorry, like 8 out of 10.
it did everything right if you were a fan of the original.